You have my sword.
This might be useful.
Get over here.
Wow.
I believe I can fly.
Now he wants
I
out.
believe I can touch the sky.
There is words and stuff. Okay. Of course. No. Just getting further bears as well. Wolves, I'm level 30. Come on. You have some self-preservation.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Yes, Jesus. Sorry, lost track of the days there. Funny how that happens when you're sick. Welcome on in, everybody. Happy Friday, which means your weekend is practically here. You're just gonna get through this afternoon, or the rest of your day, depending on your time zone shenanigans. And then the weekend is here. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing good. Yes, my apologies for the lack of streams this week. Saturday was like the last, Saturday at D&D, which was the last of my in advance scheduled things I had in my life. So I was like, my buddy was like, yes, now we're gonna go and collapse and get sick from all that stuff that you've been fighting off and pushing through the last couple of months. So yeah, I got sick. I'm still not 100% back yet. I noticed setting up the stream that I was like, oh, this is taking way more effort than it usually is. So we're gonna only be streaming for 2 hours or something. But I did want to do something today. So here we are. So yeah, Monday should be back to the good old self, which will be more Lord of the Rings. Sorry, not Lord of the Rings. Monday will be Shadow of War. Wednesday will be my birthday stream, which will be a Chaos stream. And maybe Fridays next week we do the Maid stream, because that was supposed to happen on Wednesday, but yeah, that obviously didn't happen. And congratulations, Cam, on claiming first and Misha on claiming second. And Cam, thank you for resubscribing, thanks for paying your levies for yet another month for the Lancer Plus from your coins. You get to fire a shot upon the battlefield in a moment. Oh, it's the Voodoo Doll victim. Oh, look, it's the Voodoo Doll, the other Voodoo Doll victim. Thanks for the games yesterday, Zay. That was a lot of fun and a good test to see if I was actually up for streaming today, because I definitely used it for that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to play to Phasmo with you and Empress. It was great. I had a lot of fun. I loved that game. Phasmo is such a fun game. And yeah, it was a blast. And Zay got me killed with a Voodoo Doll, and I didn't even realize it was that until they confessed about it. And then I took my revenge with a Voodoo Doll of my own and got them killed. And then I was like, oh, let's embrace my Chaos Goblin a bit, and again, and for the first time in a year, play with cursed objects. And I immediately draw the death card in the tarot deck and got Zay killed again. So that was fun. Right. The battlefield for Cam's shot. Let's get that going. So yeah, on my birthday we'll do which is Wednesday. We'll be doing the Chaos team for the last battlefield. But for now, you get fire your shot upon this quite fresh battlefield. Warfare 5 achievement pops over the session. Oh, for sure. Also, I got my final ghost thanks to you. I'm giving you credit for that. H8, that is a miss. Right. There we go. Alright, let's get to the game, shall we? We're gonna be doing some Lord of the Rings Online today, because I figured that's easy. I don't need to do a lot for that. The only thing is I'm gonna have to read, so that's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle, but we'll manage. Oh shit! The new expansion is out. Let's go. Why is it still showing? There. The new expansion not really. I didn't really. I knew it was releasing somewhere this month. I didn't realize it was now. Well, I hope everybody who is playing it is having fun. We'll make our way towards it eventually. It's gonna take a while. There was some Kneecap. Oh, thank you, Kneecap. Thank you for giving valuable information on the battlefield. That's one of the latest of my game addictions, but I only really played with friends. So it's, so I'm just here scratching my arm like you got any more of that Phasmo? Yeah, I got some more Phasmo. Yes, I can relate to that. Hey Ganto, how's it going? Right, if Ganto's here, we're gonna need to do a clip shout out. I need to get some payback in. Need to get some payback in for Ganto.
I love eating dog food.
Okay, I'm not gonna yuck your yum. Just whatever gets you satisfied. I
Remember
guess.
there being ads. Like, well,
I think we killed him so quickly.
yeah.
Sorry if I just perspirated anyone's eardrums.
Focus mode engaged. So focused. Much focus. Much wow. Alright, back to the game. Well, let's start to the game, rather I should say. How are you doing today, Ganto? I hope you're doing well. Right, last we left off, we saw that kid get kidnapped. That's right. We saw that little brat get kidnapped. I know this place. Yeah, where is my quest giver? You gone? Go to the Cyber Ghost Tribe of Fingers. Any? Am I blind? Oh, that's right! That's right! We were chasing the boat. That's right. Now I remember what we were doing. God, sorry about that. It's... My brain is still not braining functionally, properly. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a struggle today. Right, that's what I was doing. We were traveling south along the river to chase the boat that took the kidnapped child on. Sorry, let me read up. I don't. Yeah, you have very safely overtaken me. Well, I'm 1 a.m. so about to count your sheep. Yo, go sleep. Go get your rest. You have any dreams? I hope they're pleasant. But I want to stop and say, well, very much appreciate that. Thank you. You're not up to the level for the progression for the expansion yet either, are you? I just saw it released, so I was like, oh, I didn't realize it actually had released yet. Whoops. Shows how in the loop I am, I guess. My headcanon is the voodoo doll was revenge for me voodoo dolling you. The tarot card was revenge for all the times I made you lose. Lewis, by the way, you just lost the game again. I sure did. Thank you for that. You didn't need to do that. Not to me like this today. But thank you, I lost the game. Again. Happens a lot when you're around. You do know that will require retribution again as well, right? We're just gonna be in a circle of violence now. We're just gonna be in a circle of violence. Nearly. Yeah, you are in Umbar, that's right. I remember the change of locale for you. I was like, ooh, that looks sunny. Yep, that is the most I have to contribute to that. It looks sunny. Nearly. Umbar cities, nowhere out from me anytime soon. Yeah, it's a long, like, I saw the thing and I was like, this is gonna still take a while until we get there. It'll take a while. That's fine. Plenty left to do. The funniest moment I remember was the time where you were just like, I'm giving you a video shout out, and then the clip you played was me beating you in Hearthstone Battleground. Yeah, that's very on brand for me. That's very on brand for me. But you are also really good at Battlegrounds. So I don't mind that at all. But that is very on brand of me. There have been numerous occasions where I decide to shout somebody out as a punishment, and then immediately it kicks me around in the ass, bites me in the ass. That is not at all surprising. Does everybody have some fun weekend plans? Or does anybody have some fun weekend plans? What are you up to? Wasn't it Wednesday night? Yes, I was lurking. New season just started Tuesdays, and I'm already up to 3k MMR. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I do tend to drop a lurk in the mornings. It's just like I'm not awake yet usually, so I'm just doing stuff. So I just pop open the stream and go do my thing. I finished last season at 5500. Nice. I assume that's nice. I have no idea about the ratings for stuff like that anymore. Yeah, you're always impressive, dude. Like your battleground plays are always interesting. Some of them are like, I have never thought about doing that. Although most of the times these days it's like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Hey Tesla, how are you doing today? I am doing better. I'm not quite fully there yet, so it's gonna be just a 2-hour stream today. But I'm feeling much better than I was at the start of the week, and I am yeah, the meds are doing their work. The meds are doing their work. My goal is usually 6k. Oh, so you got pretty close. You found a spot from which you might see distant ships. The hazy sky over the water hides from your sight any retreating ships. Well, that's not very helpful, is it? You can't quite make out what the distant shapes in the water might be. Might they be ships? Right. Hello, Aristill. I'm doing poo-poo? Oh no! I'm sending a big old hug. Well, a digital hug, and I wouldn't want you to catch whatever I got going. Fleeing Corsair ships? No, I've not seen anything. No, anything of that sort anyway. For I've only just arrived in Melgovas. You say they will be coming down the river? Doubtless they are not the tidings you seek, but I did see your ship going upriver a few days gone. From hiding, I watched their crew come ashore, bearing torches and shouting commands. They visited a haunted grove to the southwest. A foolish idea, of course. That's a place no decent folk go. And still haven't. Who would count a Corsair decent after all? Anyway, we were just inside they were just inside for a quarter of an hour or so. And when they emerged, they reboarded their ships and sailed up the river. I told the town guard back home. I do not think they've do not think I've done my fair share. But I'm just a fisherman. Even the guardsmen knew better than to get mixed up with two ships of Corsair raiders. You think they might have a secret store of goods or weapons in that grove? Strangden is it called. And it is haunted. Yes, the haunted cove kinda gave that away as a place. But sure, you won't see me creeping about in there. And if you've more wisdom than foolish courage, you won't go inside either. So we are going inside there. Okay, good to know. Mitty, how's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for the very fun stream yesterday. The laughs were most welcome. Your time has come? Oh no. Oh, that's worrying. That's worrying. Mitty will no longer be bullied by the likes of you. I have done no bullying. What are you talking about? I make sure you hydrate and get your daily workouts in. I think I provide a very valuable service for you. Bullying, they say. Phew. For those that aren't aware with the fantastic... Where's the egg costume? It's disabled because I'm still not fully well. I'm still partially sick. And I was like, I'm gonna disable all costumes because I do not have the energy to get up and get in costume. I appreciate the enthusiasm. You should all follow Midi. Midi is lovely. Midi is fantastic. Very fun and lovely person. And for 3k channel points, you can make her do 5 workouts, which is great. It's my favorite way to spend my channel points, and so it should be yours. Okay, your day of ruin will come. Well, if it makes you feel any better... Sorry about that. That's gonna happen a bit more today than usual. If it makes you feel any better, all the costume redemptions should be back on Monday with a new one added. So, there. I mean, to be fair, even when you're well or you're really well, yeah, exactly. That's very accurate. Yes, you're right. Ah, dang, I feel bad for calling you bastard now. No. Alright, that's totally justified. Don't worry about it. There seems to be no immediate sign of Corsairs at this grove. Alright. That's not that. That's a big table. Santa chunks? Yes. It will be a Santa redeem. Yes. No, you're sick now? Oh, I'm already doing much better. I've been sick, like, really out of it this whole week. And I wanted to, yesterday I was like, I've managed, like, what was it, 2 hours of Phasmo yesterday. So I feel like I should be able to stream a bit today. But it is more of a struggle than I've imagined it being. So definitely 2 hours today at most. Cheers! Thank you for the first redeem. And you wanted to make me do fight training when you were sick? Of course! What is this cruelty? Well, you weren't sick. It's both unusually high quality and is in fine repair. Interesting. An ant! Of course I wanted to make you do fight training. I will make you do fight training any day as long as you're not sick. No, but do unto others as you would have done to you. Oh, that rule has gone out of the window in the state of the world. It's fine. Plus, it's really, damn, exactly. It's really satisfying to hear you do, fight training. I finished Outer Worlds 2 yesterday, hey, congrats! I hope I'll be able to, do more than just lurk in streams soon again then. Damn, spoilers. Yeah, I really messed some things up. Man, that was me in the first game. I totally missed some things and messed some stuff up. So yeah, I feel like that's on par for those games.
You there, small one.
Have you come here to Tumba? Wow, what the hell? Tumba Malay. To bring tidings of my friend? Fucking this game. They're really like, we're gonna make you read these things. To bring tidings of my friend, Nesty Nessone? Jesus. I'm just gonna say that guy.
Really strange happening
That place and that guy.
of late.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, Midi. Your fight training really scratches an itch. What? The ghost is hunting? Why are they so aggressive? It is taking forever. Oh god. Yeah, that was... Yeah, I legit didn't realize you did a cursed haunt on me with the voodoo doll. I was just like... I was already surprised that I was doing so well in kiting the ghost around the house. Because normally I'm dead in an instant. I am not a good ghost kiter in Phasmophobia. And I was surprised I was doing so well. And then I started to be like, why is it taking so long for it to stop hunting? Surely it normally would have stopped by now. And then I just dropped that. I thought I could talk my way out of things, but there was too much. You have been discovered, this info stuff. Oh no. Hey Mishribo, how's it going? Good to see ya. How are you feeling? You look kinda pale. Thank you. I'm feeling better, not quite myself yet. It is a bit of a struggle to be here, so it's gonna be a shorter stream. Max 2 hours. But I managed to play some Phasmo yesterday, and I thought that was a good check whether I could stream or not today. But it is taking quite some effort. But I'm having a good time. It's good to see you all again. It's good to see you all again and to play some games and get distracted from stuff. So yeah. I just found it funny that you were running out of the house and then you open the closet and there's me crouching. Yeah, I was like, fuck it, I'll go. It won't work, but I'll go see if I can hide. And then there we do. And I'm like, fuck. Hello, goblin. Right. There have been many strange happenings so of late. The end rumbles. He slowly turns his head to look past the tree of the grove and falls silent. After a long moment, he seems to realize that you are still here. A long, windy sigh escapes from his mouth. It is most unusual for much to happen. Yet to the ends, he murmurs sleepily. I am cold, he begins, and after a time you realize the sound of rolling out among the twigs and branches of the grove, making them restless. As a long name being spoken languidly in Old Entish. But you may call me Laflam, or Leafshade, he continues, his voice a little more than a sigh. Yeah, that's a good name, though. 2 hours? We need to squeeze from time to the most we can. This is true. I didn't know the voodoo would do that. What, you didn't know a voodoo doll would hurt somebody? Also, let's just do this a bit more today. Let's just do this a bit more today. Because I feel like it.
Get fed. So I don't mind asking for a little head. You heard what? I said we need to make our way to the bed. Then you can start using, go ahead. You like a fuck, you have your legs up in the butt. Oh golly, this is fast. Positions and ready to get down to business. So you can see what you've been missing. You might have had some, but you never had more like this. Just wait till you see my dick. Hey girl, wait till you see my dick. Wait till you see my dick. Oh. Wait till you see my dick. Hey girl, wait till you see my dick. I'm gonna beat that pussy up. Hey girl.
Alright, Mitty.
Wait till you see my dick. Wait till you see my dick. Hey girl, wait till you see my dick. I'm gonna beat that pussy up. Like bam. Like bam. Bam, ba bam, ba bam, ba bam. Ba bam, ba bam, ba bam, bam. Bam, ba bam, ba bam, bam. Beat the pussy up. Beat that pussy up. Beat that pussy up. Beat that pussy up. I can't do this. That's it. That's it. That's all you get.
Everybody go follow Mitty.
We won by 420.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Alright. It's a balmy minus 13 degrees Celsius at our house today. Can't wait to go. Oh, that's too cold, man. That's too cold. I don't even know what the temperature is over here. Last I checked, it was like 2 degrees outside. I'm like, too cold. Don't do that. Oh, it's 6 today. That's not too bad. Anything below 10 is cold, really. But yeah, 6 is, that seems. Oh, it's actually getting warmer. It's gonna be like above 10 degrees the whole next week. Would you look at that? Only encountered the Ouija board before, but I don't know what the cards in the Voodoo Doll did. Yeah, Voodoo Doll, I don't know entirely how it works. I don't think there's a bonus side to the Voodoo Doll. Like, all the other stuff seems to have, like, a use to it. Like, a positive use to it as well. like the Ouija board, you can ask the ghost questions, and it'll tell you, for example, like I was asked, "Where are you?" and it'll spell out the name of the room where it's at. The music box can obviously trigger a cursed hunt, but it also can tell you where the ghost is. The mirror shows you where the ghost is at loss of sanity and a possibly cursed hunt if you use it too long. The cards have a lot of different things like sanity gain, sanity decrease. The ghost gets yoinked back to their room. It starts flexing, which makes it like a ghost event happen, which can trigger like the completion of objectives and whatnot. It can bring somebody dead back from the dead. It can kill somebody, you know. I don't know what the voodoo doll actually does besides trigger a cursed hunt on somebody.
My friend, Nestina. Nesor.
Yeah, I'm gonna call that person Nessie.
Did here when he went away.
The Ent sighs heavily, the breeze of his exhilaration rustling in the leaves of the ruins. There was a gathering of my folks, so what is the word your kind would use? Months. Some months ago, on my return, I came across a dying creature suffering from a poisoned wound. He reminded me of an old friend, an elf I once knew, Farian. She lived among the beaches and sang so beautifully. Leafshade stands in silence, his story unfinished, and you wonder if you should prompt him to continue. Twitch doesn't want my monies? God damn it, Twitch. That might have done something to do with Cloudflare, probably. Cloudflare is down again, because of course it is. But, you know, give a company all that power and they will not honor it. It might have something to do with Cloudflare being a bitch again. The Ouija board, one time I used it, asked, "Are you here?" And then it moved to no, and I said, "Where are you?" And the burst is starting road. Yeah, it can. I'm not sure if you can do multiple questions to it, but yeah, if you use it too long as well, or don't say goodbye, it'll like glow red and shatter and cause cursed hunt. So like, you also need to say goodbye when you're done with it, so that the planchette moves to the goodbye and goes away, it flies off. That way it's like off, so it's like a save item again. Also, there was a time when it was bugged, where it just wasn't like registering questions, so you couldn't even say goodbye, which was really annoying. Yeah, the safest question I always do is "Where are you?" and I'll start spelling out the room it's in. Don't ask if it wants to play hide and seek.
But you did not know Farian.
No, you. Oh,
You would not have.
are you done? The lives of Ents are measured differently. Months. Months are the blink of an eye or less. I was thinking of Farian when I carried this wounded creature, this elf, back here to my home. I did not know if he would live. For Farian, I would try to save him. In time, he did recover his strength. And it is when I named him Nesty, which is a sapling who is healed, in the words of Farian taught me.
Awaken, Nestina Nesorna.
I am never gonna remember that. I mean, Snickers picked it up and by itself it spelled out polo. What the hell? Hey, Grixo, congratulations on your stream streak. Enjoy the extra channel points. And so the Knight of Chunks arose once more, injured but not defeated. All of Middle-earth let forth a sigh of relief and cheer in celebration. Not sure if that last part is true, but yeah, sure. Let's go with it. Class traits reset. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, what the hell? I don't have the patience for this today. Ah, I didn't realize all my actions had reset. Oh, what the hell? That she didn't ask anything, and in her hand, the board just spelled out polo, so she dropped it. Oh, that's dangerous. Like, if it starts answering, like, you need to say goodbye. Like, it's activated. If you pick it up and you right-click, the planchette comes on it, and it's on, if you will. And that point, it will start responding to whatever it seems to be a question. Thinks it's a question. I'm not sure what it was trying to say there. But yeah, it's basically, if it starts answering then, like, you don't need to ask it anything specific. Like, it can just get triggered by random words, I guess. But yeah, if you right-click it and the planchette goes on it, it's on, if you will. And to switch it off, you need to say goodbye. Otherwise, it will cause a cursed hunt eventually. Right, let me get my bay warning build up again. One moment. Oh, does that mean I have to do all my action bars again? Oh, fucking hell. Alright, 5 in there. 5 in there. 3 in there. 5 in there, 1 in there, 1 in there. No, 2 in there, sorry. 3 in that. I should have known that something like this would happen. It's a new expansion release. Of course they would. Reset talents. Alright. Oh god. Well, I hope this is gonna work. I hope this is gonna work. Otherwise, I'm gonna need to sort out my action bars. Oh well. It looks alright. I'm a Clash Brutal Mall. Yeah, it looks like it's the same, like it used to be. Okay. I think we're good. Sorry about that, I completely forgot that would be a thing that would happen. Oh well. So anyways, Legolas is cute, right? Not really my thing, but yeah, sure. He's quite scared the crap out of me, fucking ninjas. I stand by that. Where am I? What happened to me? I remember the marching of the marching ranks of the orcs. My friends, I have to warn my friends. And the defenders of Helm's Deep? Wait! Oh my god! We know who that is! That's our elven friend from Rohan. I can't remember his name. But the one that traveled with us. That one missing. He saw something and went off right before Helm's Deep. And then we've never heard of him. And I just assumed he was dead, which is, I guess, what they wanted us to think. But how did I come here? Pain. I remember pain in my side. I think you are going to live after all. I feel so weak. You were pierced by an arrow when I found you. These Bararum, these orcs, they all use a deadly poison. I have to warn my friends. This boy, oh my dude, the war is over. The ring has been destroyed. I want to say Assassin's Creed, but I don't know. I think it was. What other game would I have played like? I mean, it could have been a Yakuza game, maybe. It was probably Assassin's Creed Shadows, though. It probably was that. You are one of the long-lived ones, like my friend Ferian. But even poison can bring the elves low, if it is at a bad sort. The poison used by these Barahun, these orcs, is of a very bad sort indeed. Any others struck by their arrows would have died at once, and never known there was poison to survive. An elf might last a little longer, but without my entish medicine, you would have perished too. You are lucky, and do not believe in such a thing, but Ferian used to speak of it to me. Oh, she did. If I had not seen you upon my return journey, you would have surely been dead now. You have Ferian's luck, little Nesty. I'm not doing the full name, I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. And the brain is not braining yet. You slept for a long time, and you will need to sleep longer if you are to be fully healed. What did Ferian used to say to me? You are not out of the woods yet? Imagine that, Nesty. You are fortunate you have awoken. Does he not recognize us? I had decided to drop you in the sea if you did not survive the poison. Thanks? That is a joke? I hope that is a joke.
Time passed, but Nestina Nesona could not wait.
Oh right, he's talking to us here. We are not actually there. He's telling us this story, isn't he? That's why we're not being recognized. You have to let me go, Leafshade. My friends need me. Horan, Nona, Bearstein, Glowwan. I tried to stand and walk, but my body is still too weak. Oh, that's relatable. You cannot help them as you are now, my friend. They would fight for me, Leafshade. I'm failing them. Rest now, little Nesty.
Slow. My friend regained his strength.
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife.
Hi, Connor. What is it, Leafshade? Something has changed. The air tastes differently. I think a great distant evil has been defeated. Not Sauron. Cheers. Your names for things are so small, Nessie. But you may be right. The natural world sings anew. My friends, my heart tells me this victory is yours. Is that a baby ant? No, just a regular ant. But did you survive it? Just a small ant. But it is an ant.
Nestina, Nessor
Hi, Beck, I'm dead. Hi, Dad, I'm Chunks.
was still weak on the day strangers came to my home.
Oh no. Those are the two from the cult. How am I doing? I'm doing better, but not quite there yet. So it's a shorter stream today. But a stream nonetheless. Why should we not burn this grove as a message to the folk of Gondor who live in Anfalas? You set fire to their ships, but the ships come from elsewhere. They're manned by crews selected by the Prince of Dol Amroth and by the king far away in the White City. I say we burn this grove and show them they're not safe in their homes. The waves bring us even to their shores. They are not safe from us. Short stream, like Chunks, yes. Also short end on a short stream with a short streamer. If you do this, Nakasi, you do it alone. I want no part of it. I've men enough to burn everything here. I do not need your crew for this, Talhata. But I will not forget you withheld your assistance. Drama, drama. I beg you to spare this grove and its keeper. Can we not come to an arrangement? Oh dear. Where did you go, my old friend? Nessie left with them and sailed away on one of their ships. I did not want to fight, and I am glad. Glad that I did not have to. But I hope my friend is safe. He was not yet fully recovered from his wound, and I hope not, and could not hope to oppose the people of the ships if it came to fighting. Leafshade stares at you with half-lit eyes. He seems nearly ready to fall asleep once again. I'll have to go to Lurk and get the kneecap out and do some stuff. Likely won't be back before you go. Yo, have a great weekend. Thanks for dropping by and resubbing and all that, and sending a bit of gold hug. Hope you have a fantastic weekend and give the kneecap my regards. I'm still obsessing over Hades 2, so we'll be in out. Oh, enjoy. Fantastic game. Absolutely fantastic game.
Yesterday, I saw the ships return.
They sailed south until they disappeared over the horizon. Leafshade's words rise in intensity until their booming shakes the branches of the trees of Strangdene. I hope you will ensure little Nessie is safe. Leafshade ceases his trumpeting and quiet returns once again to Trumbamale. He is a friend, he murmurs. So many others went away. You assure Leafshade that you will do whatever you can to help him, but Jan says nothing more. Holy shit! We found a trail of our actual friend. What the hell? I was not expecting to get a conclusion to that story. Honestly, I've cracked the code in the last few days in Monorail. It's a wonderful feeling if you figure out a weapon or build or whatever that works for you. I was bashing my head against like a certain section of the game for forever, until I did have a moment where I was like, oh shit, this is working for me. So it's great. It's a great feeling. Great game. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. Definitely lost a good amount of time in that game. Obsessing over everything. I need to get back to and do more completion stuff. Stupid wall. I know you're playing it. I've played it on release off stream. Yeah, it was an off stream game for me. With those kind of games, I'm just like, I feel too much pressure to do stuff or to do really well when I'm streaming it. So I'm like, yeah, no, that's just one of those off-stream games for me. Also, it's important to have games that you play off-stream. Not everything needs to be streamed. Also, there were a lot of people streaming it at that point, so I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm fine with it. Fair, but also a very challenging game. Oh, absolutely. I bashed my head against the second half wheel for a good while. Second round of voting. It's second round of voting. No, instant. Oh, it's now. Okay, because I checked the other day when you said, oh, today's the last day to the vote, and I couldn't find anything. So I realized I thought I might be missing something, or that I was too late. But I'll do it after stream then. Third round size 6. Okie dokie. Oh, thank you for the posture check and stretch. I'll check it out after stream then. He's in the hole, right? So that's this way. Vote on stream? Nah, that's okay. I don't have the energy to like go and like capture windows and make sure that nothing like personal info is on it and whatnot. So I'll do it off stream. It's fine. We can claim in all your choices are wrong. You do that anyway, so that's fine. Oh, why am I falling through the floor? There we go.
We have only just arrived at Londkirion. Did you learn where the ships are bound?
You tell us that the Corsair ships left the river and sailed south until they disappeared over the horizon. So Nakasi does make for Umbar. I was not certain that it would be so, but it seems she knows the value of her captive to the kindred of the coins. But something else troubles you, my friend. I can see it in your expression. You tell Alisar more briefly than it was told you of Leafshade's account of the past few months. The king puts a comforting hand on your shoulder. Corridon, that's his name. I couldn't remember his name. Your friend Corridon lives Bearstein, but he is in dire need of rescue. As it happens, we were already planning such a mission, for young Thorongil must be freed from his imprisonment as well. I feel in my heart that this is the way it must be. Both of these captives are being brought to Umbar, the city of the Corsairs. A small party of adventurers might infiltrate the city and rescue Thorongil and Corridon, where a larger group must surely fail. I want you to lead this small party, my friend. I know you are the right choice for this task, though it proved most dangerous. You said that Corridon's sister, Sigalith, intended to investigate his disappearances near Helm's Deep. Also a message to Erkenbrand that she be found and told of these new tidings.
You will need a ship to carry you and the crew you choose to bring to Umbar.
I've already spoken with Orgalas about this, and I've given him the heir of Golasgil a number of things to consider. But as you see, as you will lead the expedition across the bay, you should be the one to hear what he has decided. I believe you will find him in his bedroom somewhere upstairs. Bearstein, I'm glad to see you well. Londkirion is grateful for your... I keep reading it as Lord. Londkirion is grateful for your aid in driving back Corsairs on Umbar, for they have long traveled our shores. With the war ended and many lost, we can only depend on those left behind. To those that, what was it again? Shit, what was the expedition thing again? For those that come after? For the memes, I want to do the training for Faz last to get the tutorial achievement, but I may say screw it and just get the satisfaction of the gym group. That's fair. I have not looked at my achievements really. I just wanted that last. I just knew I was missing twins because of the empty spot in my. Oh my god, where is the person we need to talk to? It's gotta be here. Because of the empty spot in the trophy case. Hello? Oh, there you are. Orgalas looks at you with crestfallen expression as you arrive. We cannot choose the times that call upon us, can we? Someone needs to rescue Thorngil, and I suppose it falls to me. I'm not a warrior or a sailor. But how? How hard can it truly be? Dear God, save me from this fucking kid. Like, he's not even the worst one. But he's already bad. I've watched the men training, and I can swing a sword nearly as well as they can. The Wave Hunter has a crew who will do the actual sailing, I trust. Orgalas chews his lower lip with worry, and you are reminded he is only 12 years old. I don't know what to do, Bearstein. I want to help and prove that I'm strong and brave enough to do what my father would want of me. But I also know that I cannot leave my mother alone. I share some of the blame of Thorngil's capture. No, it's entirely that little shit's fault. Should I not also be responsible for helping rescue him? If such a thing might be possible. You know what? Give the ship to me and we call it even. Orgalas sighs unhappily. The king asked me what would your father tell you, but I confess that I don't know. Do you? You have any idea what my father Golasgil would want me to do? What would he say to me? I don't care that much about 100% games for achievements or plats, but I will try to get 100% if I get close. Otherwise I will try to get all the easy ones done, just for the achievement pop satisfaction. Hearing or seeing achievement trophy pop-ups is just a quick dopamine hit. Yeah, that's very much what they are. They're built around, for sure. You remember Golasgil standing in the White City before the battle was joined on the Pelennor fields. Unafraid of the hard times ahead, trying to remember the words on old traveling song. You remember finding Golasgil on the Pelennor fields after the great battle, surrounded by the corpses of orcs that ambushed him. You recall too that the look on his face when he learned how many of his friends had perished before the walls of Minas Tirith. But such sorrow did not keep him from marching to the Black Gate with the men of the West, and when his king required it. You remember Golasgil at the Battle of the Black Gate, as he stood face to face with the mighty Olog, who would give him his mortal wound, and you recall his final words. If there is a day to come after this, he said, look to the people of Anfalas. Tell them their lord. You cannot say for certain what the Lord of Anfalas intended, for then he died, only moments before the fall of the Dark Lord Sauron, and the rout of Mordor's armies. You relay his father's words to Orgalas, and Golasgil's hair rubs at the smudge on the floor with his shoe. My father's last thoughts were not for himself, or for what he was about to lose, but for the folk of Anfalas, so far away. How can that be true, Bearstein? You left us behind to go to war. Yes, for your oh my god. It's a kid, Chunks. It's a kid. If he truly cared, would he not have remained here? You might Orgalas that his father counted his family, his son and his wife, among those people of Anfalas that he sought to protect. And it was only on their behalf that he followed the king to war. Orgalas sighs again. Is that what you're telling me? To be a good ruler, you have to put the needs of your people ahead of your own? Is that what it means to be the son of the Lord of Anfalas? Is that what it means to be the heir of Golasgil? But it is so difficult. Thorngil would cast the Eldad aside and charge off to battle, hoping to achieve glory. But before today, I might have done the same. But I am not a fighter, not yet. And if I were to be seized by Umbar, as was Thorngil, what would that mean for the people of Anfilas? I have to stay here. I have to help my mother and be there for my people. And my father was a great mariner and a mighty warrior, but I have not yet grown into the man he was. I must serve my people not. That's very wise, sir. That's very wise. Oi, Nether, how's it going? I'm improving. I'm not quite my healthy self yet, but I am improving, and I felt good enough to stream for like. Well, I'm trying to aim for 2 hours today. Yeah, meds are doing their work. How are you doing today? How are you? Same, you've been feeling better? Yeah, it's just my body. Like, I've been fighting off colds and whatnot for like months, it feels like. Because I always had something planned in the near future, so I was like, nope, just gotta fight it off, gotta push through it. And then Saturday, when it was the last of my like recently scheduled ahead things, my body was just like, cool, now that's that over and done with, you're gonna fucking crash. And crash I did. But the meds are doing their work. The meds are doing their work. Even since yesterday, you're sounding better. Thank you. That's good to hear. Just had a frustrating conversation, but I'm doing okay. Oh, that's the worst. That's really annoying. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I will remain behind to try and help protect Anfilas and Pinafgelen from further attack by the Corsairs. For that is the best way for me to aid my people. But the king is right that someone must sail to Umbar and rescue Thorngil. It can be done in secret. He's chosen you for this, Bearstein. But you need a ship. Orgalas stands at attention and studies you seriously. The Wave Hunter was given to me by my father, and if he had not died in the service of Gondor, one day he would have taught me to be a great mariner, as he was. But that was not meant to be. Instead, I give command of the Wave Rider. Thank you. This is what I was aiming at the whole time. Instead, I give command of the Wave Hunter to you, until Thorongil is returned safely to this hole. Use it well and wisely, and may the memory of Golasgil go with you. And fill with the sails with the wind to speed.
Hey, you know what? There's a ton of lore on unicorns, too. In fact, I hear that they ride on silver moonbeams, and they shoot rainbows out of their ass.
True story. When Thorongil is rescued, and the threat of the Corsairs is ended, perhaps you will teach me what you have learned of sailing, and I will drive the Wave Hunter upon the Great Sea. But that will be in the days to come. For now, I must find a way to protect the folk of Anfilas. I will one day rule, and there's a lesson to be learned from my mother. The unicorn lore one always gets me. Where did everyone go? Oh, outside the keep. Okay. Guessing it was fresh air.
I am pleased with the decision of Orgalos.
I will not say I expected it with complete certainty, but I believe the son of Golasgil was enough like his father to arrive there after some deliberation. The folk of Anfilas will be in good hands once Lady Mera instructs her son about what she has learned of rule, a considerable amount. But our paths must now diverge, my friend. I charge you with the rescue of Thorngil and that of Cúradan. I look forward to your successful return aboard the Wave Hunter. Do try not to fan anew the flames of war with Umbar Bearstein, but this mission must be carried out in secret. This is very exciting.
I suggest you add to the Wave Hunter's complement of sailors such folk as you can trust.
Cheers. Oh, you might enjoy this, Nether. in the Spotify yearly recap thing or whatever it's called, I can't remember what it's called. I mainly use Spotify to listen to podcasts, and the Magnus Archive was, I think, my second most listened podcast or something. So I got like, you know, they played messages, pre-recorded, wrapped, yes, thank you. So they had these artists and podcast people do pre-recorded messages as a thank you for if you like, if they were your number 1 or 2 or something, or in their top 5. And I got one from the Rusty Quill, from the guy who voices Martin, I believe, in Magnus Archives. It was like a little video message, which was really cool. Like, the Wave Hunter was harbored upriver in Pin of Gallon to protect it from the Corsairs during the War of the Ring, a decision that must have rankled Golasgil, even as he saw the need for it. The ship's crew is likely eager to sail again, and you will need their talent and knowledge of the bay to bring you to Umbar in secret. But your arrival at the city of Corsairs will only be your mission's beginning, Bearstein. To that end, I suggest you add to the Wave Hunter's complement of sailors such folk that you can trust and have a stake in this quest's successful conclusion. You'll not be able to keep Nari away, I think, and as a Knight of the Green Hills, her combat, I fucking love the Knights of the Green Hills, her combat prowess may be of use to you. Legolas and Gimli will give with you gladly, of course, and I think Sirgon of Pelagir will be no less eager to sail again. His knowledge of the bay and of the folk that dwell along its shores may prove valuable. If you believe that Cúraidan's sister is Sigliv will begin her search for him at Helm's Deep, the messages I've dispatched through Erkenbrand should reach her, and she will likely make her way to Gondor as soon as she can. There's another you should add to your crew, my friend, but I'd advise you to watch him carefully. I speak of the Corsair Jarjax. It may be helpful to have him near as you adventure into Umbar, if you can trust him. Now bid farewell to the travelling company, Bearstein, for we've at your own roads to walk, and it may be some time before we get to see each other again. This is very exciting.
If you do encounter any members of this kindred, do not stay the killing stroke.
You're leaving us on a secret errand, Bearstein. Yorov says that you are to rescue young Vorongil from the kindred of coins. No, do not seek to deny it, we both know it's true. If you do encounter any of members of this kindred, do not stay the killing stroke. They need to be taught not to interfere with the rule of Gondor. You tell Alfadar that you hope to rescue Vorongil without undue bloodshed, and he snorts. I'm sure that is your hope, but nothing so risky will ever be accomplished without bloodshed. And when it proves impossible, you will remember my words, I warned. Okay, calm down, jeez.
I understand you are leading us. Good luck to you, and to young Thorongil.
The heir of Pin of Gallon. I hope you are right, and the Corsairs will not harm the young captive. I would volunteer to come with you if I was not charged with to maintain the provisions for the king's traveling party. But what else could I be on such a quest? I'm no fighter. But I do know good food, Bearstein. The fruits of Umbar are apples, dates, figs, grapes, melons, and plums. Vegetables includes beets, cabbage, eggplant, fennel, onions, and turnips. The diet of the Umbar Rim contains a great deal of fish and shellfish, but also beef, goat, mutton, and pork. Oh, please, you're making me hungry. Mutton and poultry in lesser quantities. I don't suppose that'll help you at all. I'll miss you, my friend. No, it's doing the opposite. I'm getting very hungry, thank you.
Dearie me.
That also might be the side effects of my meds. Dearie me, I do take care of yourself. I hope the things I've heard about the city of the Corsairs are untrue, but for it sounds a frightful and violent place. How do Corsairs behave when they're at home? I cannot even imagine. You tell Yorov that your mission is supposed to be a secret, and she gives you a dramatic wink. My lips remain sealed. You can count on me. She suddenly smacks her forehead with one palm. I'm going to be very warm. It's going to be very warm there. You will need to dress for the weather. A change of clothes might be warranted, Bearstein, Umbar. Can you imagine? What's wrong with my... Okay, they do look a bit worn. It's a lot of leather.
Good fortune go with you, and may you rescue the young heir of Pinarth Gellion from his captivity.
At this rate, I'm gonna need to save that kid and then knock him unconscious, just so I can have a peaceful trip back. You need not take my advice, but if you have a willing ear, I might suggest that you bring my brothers with you when you assemble your crew. Illidan and Elrohir remained behind to aid the folk in Pen of Gelen for a few days, but I know they would be happy to accompany you. I mean, yeah, I'll take the fighting twins, hell yeah. Those bloody twins always kick my ass in the tabletop game. They were really strong, and they got worse if you killed one of them. They got, like, even more powerful. It was not fun.
Eorith says you plan to sail to Umbar.
Hope you know what you're doing, Bearstein. Yorf says you play... Yorf, it's supposed to be a secret. Yorf says that you're supposed to sail to Umbar. And most of what I've heard of that place is frightening. The king says Sauron is gone, and I've no reason to think he's wrong about that. But Sauron was worshipped for a long time in the city of the Corsairs. He'd be certain his cult is gone. No, it's me. The cults are never gonna be gone. The cults are always gonna be there. Fucking cults. Glyndor and I will do what we can to keep the king safe. I hope the crew you assemble for your mission will do the same. For you.
Lenial and I will watch out for the king on his return to
Alright,
Minas
it's
Tirith.
time for our hourly
You
fishing
take
break.
care of yourself.
The only one today. So go stretch your legs, grab yourself a drink, take your medicine if you haven't yet and you need to. All those good things. I'll be back in 3 minutes. There we go. Enjoy the fishing.
Please make a reference to Katamari. Please do. Yeah. My prince, yes!
Behind you, please.
Okay.
Oh, the tank too, huh? That's good.
Yeah, I know, right?
News for everybody. I'm down. If somebody can get me up.
Oh god, I got yeeted off the building. I got yeeted off the building.
I saw. It was pretty great.
Alright, we're back. Congratulations everybody on your catches. That was an old clip. Can't go with left for that though.
Lenial and I will watch out for the king on his return to Minas Tirith. You take care of yourself.
For my heart tells me you're about to be in far greater danger than the rest of us. I don't know, you're traveling with royalties that assassination attempts are being thrown against, so I don't know about that. Well, sounds pretty nice where I'm going actually. Sounds pretty damn nice, not gonna lie. Oh, got loot. Free loot. Although it's all worse than what I have, I think. Okay. Can we dismantle it? No, we cannot. Well, we can't do that. Alright.
I may have misjudged both you and the king.
Yes, you have, indeed. I felt certain that the two of you would encourage my son Orgelas to follow in his father's footsteps, but luring him away from Amphalas and into danger. But you have done the opposite, and I'm surprised. I don't see an apology in there. My heart goes out to Nariel and to her husband. I hope you're able to rescue their son from the Corsairs who have stolen him away. If Gulliskill were here, I would know he would welcome you aboard the Wave Hunter. Indeed, he would set sail at once, as soon as he had a course to follow. Good fortune. I don't see an apology here, ma'am. Good fortune to go be with you and with the crew you choose. Long have I borne resentment for my husband's ship in my heart. But now I have placed upon this wooden frame my most fervent hope that you will return home soon and safely with young Thorngil in tow. I don't see an apology. Oh, hang on, what? Fuck you.
You sail into dangerous waters, my friend. And in Umbar will be beyond my help.
So this is farewell. Alisar clasps your arm and looks you into the eyes. You sail into dangerous waters, Bearstein. And in Umbar you will go beyond my help. Rescue young Thorngil and Corden. Return to Gondor as soon as you have. I leave the choice of crew to you, but I've asked my scribe Kebar to assemble the notes on folk who may be well suited for the task. Can he come with us? Speak to him in the library of Lond Kirian to hear his suggestions. Goodbye, my friend. I will see you again. But it may be in many days hence, and far from here. Haste and be good fortune with you. Can your scribe come with us? Because I love that kid. That scribe is fantastic. Turn to the library. Oh god, where was the library again? I think it was upstairs, right? Yeah, because through there was the kitchen. Oh no, not upstairs. That's okay.
This is really happening? When the king asked me to accompany you to Umbar, I thought he was joking.
I thought he said it in jest, but it was not so. I will do my best, Bearstein. You have shown me kindness. Now I will do what I can in return. But do not ask me to steer a ship. I would fetch us upon the rocks, or reef, or... Oh, I feel something fit. He's coming with us? I think he's coming with us, chap.
I will be fine in a moment. Let me just... breathe for a bit.
I think he might be coming with us. That's very exciting. Kebar rubs his eyes and stays himself. Alright, Bearstein. To business, to business. The Wave Hunter already has a complement of sailors. And they will be known, wow. And they will best know how to bring us to Umbar. But you will want to fill out the crew with trusted and accomplished folk. After all, there are still, there is... After all, there will still be a rescue to manage once we arrive in the city of Corsairs. King Alisar suggested several additions to the crew, and if you deem these enough, we can sail as soon as you have returned with them. Lady Nari of Pinaf Galen. Yes, absolutely her. The Knights of the Green Hills want all of them, really, but... right. The boon companions Legolas and Ghibli, of course. Best voice. Lord Sirgon of Pelagir, Cúrdan's sister Sealith, and the Corsair Jarjax. I've compiled notes on each of these, and on others who might be willing to sail with us on the Wave Hunter. Consult my notes in the book on the table there, and may it prove useful as you assemble your crew. The boy is coming with us. Lady Nario of the Green Hills. I think if you were to sail for Umbar with only one other, it would have to be Lady Nario. There's no way you can keep her from joining the crew of the Wave Hunter, and should you try, I believe she will swim ahead behind the boat and do you grievous injuries with her blade when she catches up. She's a knight of the Green Hills, so she will be no burden on the voyage. But she is also the mother of Thorngil, and that by itself will fill her with such a fury that she will prove a deadly member of the crew. If anything, you will need to restrain her from doing violence upon the Kindred of the Coins at an inappropriate moment, lest you risk further incident between Gondor and Umbar. Lady Nario can be found within the halls of Ostandir in Pin of Gelen. Her husband, Carandolion, is of very different temperament, and I suspect he will not be interested in joining the crew. But perhaps you can ask him. Legolas Gimli, understand from things you have told the friendship of you have told me that the friendship of Legolas the Elf and Gimli the Dwarf is newly bloomed, but today it seems stronger than ever, and they are well nigh inseparable. I've come to know the two of them somewhat of myself during the journey across King's Gondor, and I spoke to Gimli about possibly joining the crew. He said he would think about it. I saw him waiting for the lift outside Lond Kirion a few minutes ago, so perhaps he was going down to the docks. This is just where we... okay. Oh god, there's more people. Oh god, you know what, we're gonna go through all of them. Sirgon, the sea-longing lord. Sirgon, the former lord of Lebanon, greatly desires to sail again, and King Elisar has suggested that he will be given a chance. He currently oversees the rebuilding of Gondor's fleet. But that task can surely be given to his son Falfaran. Yeah, because he doesn't have a mouth on his head yet. If he does agree to join the crew of the Wave Hunter. Sirgon has a great deal of experience on the sea and of war. Yeah, okay. Jajax. Rescue Thorngil from the Kindred of Coins will involve a dangerous voyage to the seat of power of Umbar, and it will be valuable to have someone on the Wave Hunter who is familiar with the laws and customs of that place. Understand that the Corsair Jajax considers you a friend, or at least not an enemy? If that is so, you should see if he will join the crew and bring to his do this mission his knowledge of experience. Yeah. He was last seen in Jodol Amroth. Okay. Leaf Shade? We're not bringing an ant. Right? I've been thinking about what you said of the end Leaf Shade. Would he be willing to join the crew? No, even as I write these words, I doubt them. I was about to say, that seems very weird. Alright, so that's like other people that might have been considered but are not possible to join. Cool. Can you imagine it? Ah yes, let's bring an ant. Known seafaring folk that. Ants. I'm going the wrong way. I think this gets me where I need to go as well. Forgot about the lift. Oh, there he is. Hello, Gimli.
I know why you are here, my friend. And of course I will agree to sail with you into danger.
I hope you did not expect me to refuse, but I have set foot upon one too many boats for my liking. But I've set foot upon one too many boats for my liking these past few months, Bearstein. I simply do not like him. Show me a dwarf who does, and I will be very surprised. Folk hereabouts say that the bay is generally calm, generally. But I know that even the calmest waters can shake a boat to its very foundation. They say foundation? A boat has no such thing, and tosses and turns at the merest whim of the waves. Seasickness is a concern, my friend. Legolas inquired on my behalf, seeking a remedy for it, and learned that an herbalist in Melgovas may prepare a suitable concoction. Will you go there and see if it's ready? And you may also ask the elf if he desires to join the crew as well. I suppose he will, but you should ask him yourself. You know what? I can't blame him. Doors aren't made to be on the ocean. Alright, we need to go east. Melgovas. Oh, what the hell? Where's the other lift? I'm lost. Oh. Oh. I think the other lift might have actually been faster. Oh, there's one. Oh shit, falling damage. Ow. It's fine, we got there in the end.
We must strive to defend our newly gained peace.
It would make sense that Legolas would be hanging out in this town of seagulls.
A seasickness remedy? You are the second person to ask for such a concoction today.
The first was an elf, and I'll tell you what I told him. The effectiveness of such an elixir varies depending on the person who takes it, and what works for one may not work for another. I do not give back the purchase price in the event you are dissatisfied. I sent the elf to collect some Langstrand flowers and beast parts from the creatures hereabouts. And while he has not yet returned, if you perform the same task as he, the works may be finished more quickly. I make use of the parts from crawlers, aurochs, and crabs in the various unguents and potions I create, and I will appreciate any you bring back to me. Alright. Wildflowers and parts from beasties. Considering she's at the crabs and stuff, I'm gonna look upon the shore first. Which was folly, because there are no crabs apparently. Fine. We got hello? Hey. Were birds part of the animal chain that was your needs? No. Okay. Was it crabs? Aurochs? Oh, cows. Beast parts. I love how unspecified that is. It's just beast parts. You know, parts of a beast. Flies? No. Prowlers? No. Oh, there's another cow. Get him! Tasty. Alright, wildflowers. Oh, they grow in a very specific area. Alright, fair enough. Alright. Lovely bunch of wildflowers. I wish we had to do more with the lighthouse. It's such an interesting location, and we only had some quests surrounding it, but not really involving it. Oh, a whole bunch of wildflowers. Let's go. Nice. Let's get those back to the alchemist, I guess. Down to the lowest level. Hello?
Thank you for bringing
Hey,
me
Lego.
these. They will all be used in something.
But I assure you they will be used in something. Your friend planned returned shortly before you did, and I have given him the seasickness remedy I promised. I give you the same warning I gave him. It may not have the desired effect upon the dwarf for whom it is intended. It really does vary per individual. And if it does not work to inspect it, it is not a failing of the potion, nor of she who brewed it. Calm down with the terms of service already. Jesus. We get it. It differs per person. Also, like, seasickness medicine has, like, such a varied amount of, like, side effects. Was it in World War II, the seasickness tablets that everybody got during the landings of D-Day and stuff, they made you very sleepy.
I hope possession of this remedy will ease the turmoil of Gimli's stomach.
when the Wave Hunter sets out. He may not need to ingest it. If he knows it is near at hand and might be taken if necessary, I will not tell him of the chance that it might not do nothing, unless he asks for it directly. I will not lie to my friend, but this information can do no good in advance and may instead do harm. There was no need for you to come all this way to speak with me, Bearstein. I of course will join you on this mission. The sea longing has me, and it will not abate. But understand, the Wave Hunter will remain in the bay, and not pass out onto this great sea. There are still things for me to see and to do before I begin that last voyage, and I count high that number aiding you in the rescue of young Ferengil from the clutch of the Kindred of Coins. I will be pleased to join your crew, my friend. Both I and Gimli will meet you by the Wave Hunter when you are ready to depart. Legolas and Gimli and the boon companions have joined your crew. Let's go. Let's go recruit the Knight of the Green Hills, because I really like that region and that order. It's such a simple but effective name. I really enjoy it. Band of Galen is definitely one of my more favorite regions of.
Have you come to help?
We have recently traveled into. Ost Arndor. There we go. There we go. Yeah, show that bird who's boss.
Queen Arwen's brothers. Aye, they spoke of tracking down Corsairs after the raid upon Tomb Roast.
I do not know exactly where they might have gone, but you should begin your search for them somewhere near Earfell. Okay. Not who I was looking for, but I'll take it. Oh, this is the place where I kept getting lost. Yes, this was the way. The broken stairs and everything. Yeah, see, I went the wrong way again. I forget you need to go up the stairs and then around.
Every day that passes brings my son further into danger.
There must be no more delay. I will join the crew of the Wave Hunters, or I may ask the I will join the crew of the Wave Hunters, or I may ask the Kindred of Coins to return Ferengil. But I will only ask once. If they refuse, I will bloody my sword and dent my shield in their carcasses. They have remained unused for too long. Anyway, my husband Carandolian always speaks in the need of patience, and for thinking things through. Let's see where that has gotten us. Our son stolen away by the enemies of Gondor, but they have made an enemy of Nariel, and she does not forgive as readily as Gondor. Recruit the crew you think you will need for the voyage, Bearstein, but remember the need I have for haste. Will you retrieve my sword and shield from the armory on the lower level? I have the sword sharpened and the shield reinforced. Since the Corsairs raided Tomb Rost, they should now be ready for me. Hi Michelson, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing alright. This is the wrong way, again. This place is a bloody maze. Oh, that's where I just went the wrong way. Alright, this way. This place in the best of circumstances already messes with my brain. You're doing good. Hey, glad to hear. I am improving. can't go in there? I assume she meant with the lower parts. She meant the lower parts of the fort, right? The keep, not the actual town. Although, I think she might have meant the town. Retrieve Ostander. Alright, so not necessarily the keep. Okay. Can we get any lower? Must be. Oh, yeah, here we go. Well, this doesn't seem to be the way. Somewhere over there. Okay. Where are you hiding? You would think that the armory would be inside the keep, right? I think it might actually be. I think I might have misunderstood the assignment. Yeah, it's definitely in there. Whoops. I was just so eager to get out of that damn keep. Alright, let's go back inside. Now, where are you hiding the army? They said the lower levels. But that door is locked. Can't use that. Surely you can't access the armories through the kitchen, right? That seems ill planned. Well, I guess I was wrong. Why won't they let me use this door then? What? That's... You know what? Don't question it, Chunks. Don't question it. It's fine. Don't question it. Alright. Might I speak with you for a moment?
I am no fighter. My wife has always been the firebrand.
I'm no fighter. I'm no fire. I'm no fighter, Bearstein. That does not mean I want my son I do not want my son safely returned to his home. My wife has always been the firebrand, and she has temper enough for the both of us. But she matches it, nay, exceeds it, with her martial skill. There are none more deadly in all of the Green Hills than with a blade than she is. I'm unlike my brother. Do you know, Dunir rode to Minas Tirith with trumpets and banners, and when he came back, he did so without his sons. For they were fighting age. Wait. Oh, his brother's Dunir. Shit. I didn't realize that. Or maybe I forgot about it. Oh, man. That is very sad, actually. His sons were great. Bit dickish at the end, but still great. For his sons were fighting age. My foreign Gil was not. But now he has been taken away all the same. And now I must rely upon my dangerous wife to retrieve him. Do I risk losing them both? These are the thoughts that keep me awake at night, Bearstein. I will remain here to oversee Pin of Gellin while Nariel is away. But my thoughts will sail alongside her as she rides the waves to Umbar. I will give her a favor to carry into battle, so she knows her husband's heart goes with her. He ties a small handkerchief to the hilt. I love that. That's fantastic. Wait, so there was an entrance from here. But shit. Lesson learned. Back up the stairs. Not those. Oh wait, that's right. We need to go through the dining hall first, and then we can get to the stairs. This place is a maze. Now turn around on the stairs, above the stairs, loop around. Yes. If I never had to set foot in this keep again, that would be a great day.
Thank you for bringing me my equipment, and for speaking with my husband.
I will carry his favor into battle on behalf of our son Thorngil, should battle prove necessary. My husband would be the first to tell you he is no fighter, but I love him all the more for it. I do the fighting for us, and without regret. Garandolion will see that Pinafgillen does not suffer in my absence. When I return, I will return with our son, and only his father will celebrate more loudly and more happily than I. I will wait your command, and with the rest of your crew. You are welcome. Although, I do really hope your son has learned a lesson from all of this. Because honestly, he was not the brightest of the bunch there. Alright. Let's get out of this bloody maze. And let's find Eladar and Elroy here. Where to do west? Somewhere. Yeah, another person.
I came here in search of
Vernon, Berstein. I came here
think they ran afoul of another foe.
Ooh. I thought so. There are goblins all around us. Fucking goblins. That's a lot of goblins, actually. No wonder Corsair struggles. I'm not sure if they changed something, but it feels more fluent, the skill usage. Very good, my friend, that was well fought. You're welcome. The skill usage feels a bit more fluent today. I'm not sure if it's a server latency improvement thing, or if they changed something about the Bjorning class. But I like it. Feels more responsive. of goblins around it. Yeah, that was bound to happen. All right. Hello? Are you gonna attack me, bird? Yeah.
I tracked a party of corsairs to this hillside, and I think they are readying their response.
Let us face them and ensure the safety of Yevo. I can do that. Oh, I solved them. The Vineyards are modes are safe once more. Good, excellent. Now why couldn't we have talked to them right there and then? By joining the crew? Like, oh yes, I helped you fight goblins, I helped you kill corsairs. Not a moment to spare, we need to travel back immediately before we can have civil discussion. Civil talks. Not discussion. There's no discussion. I'm gonna ask them if they want to do something, they say yes or no. That's it. Although if they do say no, I'm gonna have to tell the queen, their sister, that she thought they would be up for it. And they were in fact not up for it. Which would not really look good on them. So the best just come along anyway. Just to be safe. Wouldn't want the world to find out that the Queen's brothers, who are known for their fighting prowess and bravery, were scared of a couple of wee little pirates. Alright, almost back. Say almost, about halfway. There was a travel master nearby. Ah, that's on me. That's why I don't like the maps all being on different like shapes. It makes sense, but I kind of wish this would just always be pinned somewhere where it wouldn't be blocking out important information. But that would have saved me some time. Oh well. Oh well. I love those goblins being like, we'll feast on Bjorning flesh tonight. Like, how do you know I'm a Bjorning? I'm just a guy riding a horse. Just a little guy riding a horse. How do you know I'm a Bjorning? Not like it's a bear riding a horse. I'm not even dressed in the garb of my people. How do you know? Goblin comes out and shouts, "Well, I saw you maul my cousin, actually." Fair enough. Can't argue with that.
My brother and I remained behind, for we believed the folk of the Green Hills might still be endangered.
Grief can render incapable of even the stoutest of hearts. That is true for even of the elves. I will be pleased to join your crew, Bearstein. I have little love for ships, but for adventure I have a great fondness. Speak to my brother and see if he is on the same mind.
I went in search of corsairs and found goblins instead.
Will it be on the same on our voyage of Umber? I mean, there could be orcs, I don't know. Who knows what unexpected adventures will await us there. I've never been to that land, and I am filled with excitement at the prospect of seeing it for myself. I will be rather pleased to join the crew of the Wave Hunter, my friend. We'll be there when the time comes to depart. Excellent. Right, that is where we're gonna leave it for today, because I am tired and struggling. As I said, it's a shorter stream today, because I'm still not feeling 100%, but I am getting there. So thank you all so much for being here. I was a very fun distraction. Also very good to realize that I'm still not quite there yet. Let's see who is live that we can raid into. Oh, I know who. We're gonna be raiding this person. I don't get to raid this person very often, if at all. So we're gonna be raiding into this person, because they're awesome. Right, copy paste the raid message. First one is for subs, second one is for non-subs. Or create one with your favorite subs or your favorite emotes or your own emotes. I don't particularly care what you do as long as you know that I send you. Yeah, as I said, it's a shorter stream today because I'm still not feeling 100% back to my old self yet, and it definitely feels like a struggle. Monday I'll hopefully be back for the usual amount of streaming and to the regular schedule streaming programming. So on Monday we'll be doing Shadow of War because we really need to get back to that before I abandon all hope. On Wednesday I will be doing my birthday stream, because Wednesday is my birthday, and I will be doing a chaos stream. So it means that every 30 minutes chat gets to push a button, we spin a wheel and play a game. And that can swap every 30 minutes, whenever you approach the button. On Friday, probably the maid stream, because I still owe you the maid stream, which we should have done on Wednesday, but I was sick. So yeah, copy personal raid message. First one is for subs, second one is for non-subs. Create one of your favorite emotes or your own emotes. Birthday stream, hopefully Twitch will experiment. I think it might be related to Cloudflare being down again. So hopefully it will be fixed. But either way, all I ask is that everybody be there to have some fun. Yeah, hope to see you all on Monday for more Shadow of War suffering. We're going to be raiding Shiny Magster, who's a very, very nice person, very lovely streamer, and a friend. So we're going to say hi there. We're playing a really cool, cute-looking indie game called The Wild at Heart. It looks very cute, cool art style. So yeah, I'm going to go rest and stuff. Thank you for being here, and have a great rest of your day and weekend. Bye-bye!